For step 58, attaching the roof rails, well, it's going to be a fairly simple process. We're going to put this on the top, and then the underside is going to go through the holes that we have already reamed. And then we've got the screws going through a washer and through an O-ring. And you can see those O-rings are actually quite large compared to the usual O-ring size. So I'll get everything set up and we'll start putting those on. So first off, we need to put the rails on top of the Bronco body. So as you can see, I've got these 4 holes all the way around, and these 4 pieces on the bottom here are going to fit on top and onto these holes. So if I push this through, you can kind of hear it all sort of clicking into place. I'll do the same with the underside on the back. Just got to make sure that's, there we go. One, and on the other side. Kind of clicks into place. And it's looking like that. So that looks pretty cool, and you can see how that's on the front. That looks pretty cool too. So now that that is on that side, we need to now grab these pieces here and work on putting it on. So we've got our MA3 screws that are going to go into a washer first, and then they want you to put the O-ring between that and the other part. So as you can see here, the O-ring is going to go over this, and then we'll take our screw and we're going to end up screwing that all the way in. Well, it's popped out again, but that's okay. I will pop it back in. And knowing that, I'm going to put a little bit more pressure on that and not hold it up. Or if I hold it, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this best to hold it while screwing it in on camera. Okay, I can feel it working. So I'm going to do the other ones so that, again, I'm not doing this, screwing one down only. I'm just going to screw all 4 down just to make sure that it's actually looking okay to begin with, and that it's not going to bind anywhere. So again, I'm going to hold the back side. Which is fine. Yep. And then we'll do the same thing on the back. So put the O-ring down, grab our screw and washer, put that in, and we'll start screwing that in. And I'm holding the roof rack rails on the other side so that it's not popping out like it did the first time. And same again. Put our screw in the washer and grab our O-ring. Put that down there over top. Put our screw in place, and we'll start screwing that down. and you're just going to go all the way around and make sure that they're tight. And not much point in seeing this on camera, so I'm just going to tighten them all down and then we'll come back and take a look. So there we go. All 4 are nicely screwed down, and the rubber is just going to give it a bit of cushioning on all 4 corners. So that is now nicely down tight, and these are still movable. As I said, I wasn't locking them down just in case there was some need to move them. And then of course we've got the front, which I actually think looks pretty cool with the rails hanging over the front. So that's awesome. So that is finished. So we are done with step 58, and now we're going to move on to step 59, and we're going to build the roof rack.